Hustle's in reading.
Oh, I'm right above him. Yeah, in reading stuck. Drone him out. Kite in reading, yeah. G4. He's near the on the north side, boys. North side of reading.
Castle.
Kite dead. Dock dead. Castle dead. Good job, boys. Very good, very good. You can go side here. We brute force, brute force. Planning default.
He's in train.
Watching
Nice.
side list.
I'll go pillars of this.
Yeah.
What's castle valve? Has to go. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Well played, bud.
Should have known because of the weapon top right, but I didn't check. I was just focusing on my mid screen. How to challenge players that are good at reverse vertical play looking up at you? I feel like I often get fucked when I try to do vertical play. I think the key is that you wanna create more pressure. So if I do vertical play in a linear line, like if this is the bomb site, right? This entire thing's the bomb site. If I do a vertical line just here, right? They can just stand here and challenge me. But if I make a vertical there, and then here, and then here, and then here, then they have pressure from all these angles that they didn't have before. But if you only create one area of pressure, they can comfortably fight that angle back. So what a lot of pro players do is that they make a bunch of holes all over the area, and then they start challenging. Because then the player who's on side, he has to worry about everything. And he doesn't feel like he can stand still because he'll die. And you know, you drone him, etc. So instead of just making one hole and then fighting that one hole, you want to make multiple holes, multiple pressure points to... Because it's all about the mental game, right? Why do reinforcements make you more comfortable? It's because you can block that angle in your mind, right? If you reinforce a certain wall, you don't have to look at it. You don't gotta worry about it at all. If you put a mute jam on a door, you don't gotta worry about getting droned at all. Like, you have so much more mental freedom. But if you're getting droned and the wall is soft and you're getting shot at, like, it's so much stress and pressure mentally. And that's what Siege is all about. It's all about that mental pressure. When you open a window and you fear that he might be holding it. When you're flanking, you might fear that they have a drone or a claymore, so you don't flank. Like, mental pressure is pretty much everything in this game. Because there's only 5 guys alive, but there's a billion angles to hold. Only 5 of them can be held at one given time at the moment, so... And you don't always have 5 guys holding angles, so... There's always openings to be found. Right below this guy, there's a bandit. Okay, someone in chat actually got triggered that I said that Fortnite was a kid's game. See, this is why I say it, because you guys are so fucking easy to trigger. It's like saying that weeps can't have girlfriends because they're fucking losers. They go, weeps aren't losers. They're just like anime. You guys get so fucking butthurt. It's why people do it. Because it's so funny to see you triggered. If you didn't give a shit, I wouldn't make fun of it because I wouldn't get a reaction. But you get really fucking... Like, when people ask me, yo, Pengu, do you watch anime? I'm like, oh, no, sorry, dude, I got a girlfriend. People get so mad. Like, you would not believe it, dude. You would not believe it. And when people ask me about Fortnite, I say it's a kid's game, and people go, I'm 21, I think it's a very good game. I'm like, dude, calm down, man. Like, you can like it, I don't care. Like, I just don't like it. Remember, chat, I was a Twitch viewer before I was a Twitch streamer. I know all the ins and outs of fucking Twitch, chat. All the stupid memes, all the stupid debates, and I can debate back, okay?
That's Sledge and Cigar. In bar.
Yeah, bar. By new hatch.
Cigar? Oh, but the bar call was kind of monk-ass. I'm not gonna lie. The bar call was kind of monk-ass. Like, the entirety of top floor is just a bunch of bars. I think my legs are clipping through the thing, maybe. I'm not sure. Chili G2 mouse design? It just has, like, the G2 logo here, where my pinky is. And then, like, the dash that the jersey has. And then on the side, it says G2 Esports right here. You can't see because my camera is, like, not focusing, but... Just D2 Esports. And I got pink mouse buttons from the pink copy that they have.
Behind the table. Middle of the
That might
table.
be easy.
Crouch behind the bomb. Behind the table. Behind the bomb. Left side. On top of the hatch.
Someone said all I do is complain I clearly missed my shot. Yeah, you're right. I did miss my shot.
Prone.
But that doesn't change the fact that the bar call is still terrible. If someone tells you to build this thing, right? Or let's say you gotta build like a tent or a building that only consists of squares. If you tell someone to take the square and build it, he doesn't know which square you're referring to. Calling out bar is very unspecific. It doesn't state which bar or where it is or what bar you're referring to. So while I did miss my shot, which is perfectly my fault, there is still the confusion of the call out, which impacts my decision making and how I'm going to peek or not peek, because it leads me to assume where the opponent is rather than knowing where he is. And that's why no call out is better than a bad call out, because that means that I make my own decision based off what I can hear rather than what I'm being told, because I didn't know where bar was. And I can't just ignore the call out because the call out was made for a reason, right? That's why no call is better than a bad call. And if someone gives you a call, that's what you gotta work with. And in this case, it just happened to be a call that I did not understand whatsoever, and then he failed to explain to me because he wasn't being specific at all. If we play Pro League and I say, Uno, one guy bar, he's gonna be like, yeah, which one, Pengu, huh? Which fucking one? And that's exactly what my brain was thinking. Which one? I didn't say piano bar or mini bar or cocktail bar or anything specific. Obviously, in Pro League, we have very specific callouts that would clear that. We don't have a bar callout. We have mini, we have cock, we have vodka. We don't have like bar here, bar there, bar everywhere. Thank you very much. Always appreciate it. How often do I drink alcohol? I drink alcohol like once a year, maybe twice a year, and I don't get drunk when I drink it. I just get tipsy. So TLDR, almost never. I've been drunk like twice in my entire life, I think. One of them I was blackout drunk, puking on everyone's shoes. And the other one, I was just happy. You know, like drunk happy, like hee 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 hee. I was so happy I tipped my waiter $100. Well, that wasn't just me being drunk, but he was a really nice guy. Really nice guy. He served us really well. It's like a restaurant, not a bar. Like a Chinese restaurant. I think that's the biggest issue with like less experience, as they say like they are in. Like they are in, or they say like on site. The issue with this is that there's 2 bomb sites. So I don't know which side it is. If everyone is in A and they say on site is probably B, but if I'm roaming or anything else, it's hard to like... A good call out basically is a call out where I don't need to think. You know, because if you say on site, then I gotta go which one, and then I go what site? And then they go, oh, archives or A site, whatever they want to say, right? A good call out is already translated, right? It's like archives near window. Oh, near window, right? Then you get the room first, so you can flick to the room, and then if you're saying this, not typing it, and then like near window is you get the direction left or right, you know, east, north, west, south, whatever. And then I don't gotta ask or think. That's like the ideal situation you wanna have. If you gotta ask a question, then you basically made a mistake on the call out. Unless you're just asking for clarification, that is. That happens sometimes. In workshop, Jaeger. Oh my lord, he's fast. Behind.
When I'm dead.
Was he in the room? Was he really hiding? Dude. Alright, he was holding a punch hole. I walked in past him. Killed his teammate and died. Yeah, I'll take that. That's good. One guy was the ventilation or workshop. It's Ash.
Okay.
Maybe I should have figured that there was a guy in there when the window was open. But to be honest, I actually thought we opened it. That was my first assumption. But they did.